Start. Okay. Now the patient is kept in a rose position so that we are able to get the extension of the neck. So the pillow is placed below the shoulders, between the scapulae. Now the draping is being done. Okay. Now this is the Boyle Davis mouth gauge which we are using to open and close the mouth. We are utilizing it as a system. Okay. Now we can open and close like this. Just open and close the system like this. You can pull it like this. Okay. This is a space to put our suction. This particular slot in this gag will help the ET tube to be secured in this particular gap. So this is the way we are putting the mouth gag inside the mouth and trying to open the mouth. In this procedure the tongue has to be safeguarded properly. Sometimes it may not fit properly. We have to take the position as per the requirement. The tongue has to be safeguarded properly. And then we are trying to open the gag so that we can open the mouth as per requirement.
Is that the last position?
This is a Magaran's plate. Stand. Okay. Graphics bipod. Stand. We are trying to put it like this. It has to be stable. The throat pack being kept to stabilize the throat. When there is any bleed, it will protect. Okay. And we have to keep it on either side of the tube. Okay. Give double protection for the bleeding. Given cupped endotracheal tube is there, and once again we are putting throat pack on either side, so that if any bleeding is there, it will be prevented from going into the lungs. Okay, aspiration is prevented. So by the way, we got cupped endotracheal tube and also this one, leading to protection, double protection. The position will ensure you not to have any bleed and then not to have any aspiration, and also your cupped endotracheal tube and also your packing, throat packing. Okay, these are the 3 levels of protection for this tonsil which you are giving. You have to palpate the tonsil always. Always palpate the tonsil for any aberrant carotid artery. Pulsatile tonsil is one of the absolute contraindication for surgery. If you do surgery for pulsatile tonsil, patient will lose the life, right? Because a lot of bleed, torrential bleeding. There is no pulsation from the tonsil side. Okay. Now once again, you have to palpate for any adenoid mass is there or not. You have to palpate it. And then the nasopharynx is free. So you are palpating, you touch the posterior part of the septum by means of your finger. So you should be very gentle. Name of the structure. Tonsil holding forceps, not this one. Suture forceps. So you have to hold the tonsil with this. Okay. Try to show it. Hold the tonsil. To hold the tonsil with this tonsil holding forceps. Okay. And this is the anterior pillar. And this is the tonsil tissue. Anterior pillar and tonsil tissue junction, there will be a fold of mucosa, wherein you have to see it. And that place you have to give the incision. You have to make sure that you make the incision over there with the toothed sharp end of the forceps, and you have to pierce it inside that. When you are piercing it inside there, you have to use the scissors and then cut that. You have to use the scissors and cut that particular part. So I am cutting the part which is reflecting on toward the soft palate. I have got a cleavage plane over here. Cleavage plane over here. It's difficult to see though. This is the cleavage plane which we have created by giving the incision. To go back. So getting till the show that till the lower level of the tonsil. Till the lower pole, you have to dissect the tonsil until you get the lower pole to be freed from whole of the tonsillar fossa. Once you free the tonsillar fossa, this lower pole has got a pedicule of blood vessels. This Eve's tonsillectomy snare. Okay, I am putting this forceps, ingrown forceps in the tonsillar holding forceps in this tonsillectomy snare and trying to catch this tonsil with this. Okay, encircling around your pedicule of the tonsil, that's lower pole of the tonsil. Okay, you are able to do that, you are able to see that. Okay, on the lower pole, and ascertain that the tongue is not present inside the tonsil, because dipping into the tongue. Now I am doing cutting job. This is the removed tonsil. To get that the classical kachak sound. Okay, you keep the tonsil and then instantly keep the pack inside the fossa. Okay, you kept the hydrogen peroxide. What is the use of this hydrogen peroxide or this pack? Suction. So there is a mechanism saying that there is nasal oxygen release. It leads to constriction of blood vessels. They say that. Okay. It also causes irritation and constriction of blood vessels sometimes. In the fossa like this. You are able to see that. Pressurizing the fossa. If you put a foot over here, army will come and hit you. Like Bajrangi Bhaijaan. So that small line you should be able to find it. This is a line of dipping of your mucosa into the tonsillar tissue. Okay. And wherein I am giving the incision like this. I am trying to give the incision like this. Okay. Rave suction here. Now go gas piece here. So now you should. I am putting the suction at the cleavage plane which is created. Okay. Suction at the cleavage plane. Trying to
Separate from the pedicule.
snare. I'm trying to snare it from the pedicule. So once I am doing that, I should do crushing movements. Okay. Then crushing movement. This is called as a thenar rest. The thenar nerve should be resting on this. To get that classical kachak sound. If it is not coming, something is obstructing it. Be careful. Very careful. Crushing movement. Which is bleeding something. Doing the thing, you will feel that it is something different. So your orientation is the kachak sound should be there. So this is the tonsil. Okay. So this particular, and you have to put the pack the fossa immediately.